104-88, the final score. Miami over Atlanta. Look who's been nice enough to grab the headset and hang with us for the next 45 minutes. It's Chris.
45. You're like, what? We got a game.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah, we got a game tomorrow.
Chris Bosh joining us. Hey, Chris, nice going. Congratulations on win number 8 tonight. We saw you go head over heels into the stands. You're okay, right? We saw the thumbs up. It was very encouraging.
Yeah, I'm fine. It didn't go the way I planned. It looked a lot worse than what it was. And at the end, I wanted to.
I think we were all inspired by it. I think that was probably your goal.
Yeah, you don't go in the stands every day, so.
Hey, what's it like in that locker room when you know Dwayne Wade's not going to play?
Well, I mean, we have so many professional guys that always work on their game, always are ready, and always do their work on the off days and on game days to make sure they're prepared in situations like that. Nothing really happens out of the ordinary. Coach pretty much tells us the news, tells us the starting lineups, and it's business as usual. We really don't have to change anything. We know each other's games. We've been together long enough to know that things go on without Dwayne, and we can't wait to have him back.
Chris, congrats on the win tonight. I'm curious, you guys look at the landscape of the Eastern Conference. You know that there are teams that are gunning for you. In your mind, do you guys think about the importance of home court? I know it's early in the season, but is that something that at least, comes up in conversation or something that's on your mind as you push forward this season?
I'm going to be honest with you, Greg. I don't like talking about it. It's so early. Of course, we do have to play with that on our minds. I just like to approach every day with thinking about the little things. I feel if we perfect the little things or try to perfect them, make sure we're starting off the games with a lot of energy, make sure we're playing defense. Our defense has gotten better in the last 4 games. And make sure we're sharing the ball and doing those things, we'll win ball games. If we win ball games, we'll get home court. So I'm more of a I guess I like compartmentalizing and making sure that we don't get too far ahead of ourselves, because if you're thinking about home court, you're not thinking about those other things.
That's that Georgia Tech education, compartmentalizing, throwing big words out on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead. I was done.
I was just going to ask you, Chris, we hear your team and your coach talk a lot about family. It's like you guys use a lot of basketball illustrations and you use that in life, and it just seems like you guys really think things through. And you guys have a couple of players on your team that were high draft picks in the past, maybe didn't reach their expectations, maybe fell into just bad luck with injuries. As far as focus on team and in life, what are you telling those guys that are trying to help you as far as keep their head, wait for their turn, that type of thing?
Well, I think the best analogy with that is talking about Bees. Bees, he's in a very particular situation where he can really turn this into a positive and help this team out. We understand that he's used to playing a lot of minutes, but coming here into this family-oriented organization, we try to emphasize doing your job right and knowing that it's not always going to be pretty. The thing about family, you can bark at each other, you can fuss at each other, but you still love each other at the end of the day, and you still do what's necessary to have each other's backs. And I think that's the main thing that we try to teach around here. And with that said, we bring them right in. We make sure they know the system. We make sure they stay with it, and we make sure that we're always in their ear.
Hey, Chris, before we go, enough of this basketball stuff, man. How's Dylan and Sky doing?
Dylan is great. She is great. She's got a lot of love from her family.
How much sleep you getting?
Enough. My wife's doing a great job. She's doing a great job. She loves to, when they're that small and babies like that, you just like to have them around, and it's going to affect your sleep just a little bit, but I'm sleeping enough. I'm alive, so I'm good.
I bet we've been down that road, man. It's the best thing in the world. Congratulations
Absolutely.
on that and on the win, and thanks a lot for hanging out with us, man.
Thank you, guys.